transition from secondary school into further education and
because again, different departments, different funding sources, or different support mechanisms being laid, whether it's federal or state-based. How does, again, the question is, how does the handover or understanding of information on disadvantage, to just oversimplify case management, how is that managed, or is it there or not there?
Yeah, the transition from secondary school into further education employment is a really critical one. It's something that's exercising our minds because the labour market is just changing so much.
You're right.
In Australia, you think about the role of manufacturing has changed, you think about the shift to a knowledge-based economy, and now you think about AI, which will arguably remove a lot of those entry-level roles that previously would have existed, which are kind of stepping stones into employment. And then think too about casualisation of the service economy. So it has changed so much. So there's a lot more to do to help young people and families understand the different labour market and understand the different pathways into that new labour market. So we've been doing a lot in careers education, both in terms of looking at where careers education needs to be provided, which schools, which communities, but also looking at the best practices in careers education so that we can prepare young people for that future. Another really important thing is, just thinking about school completion. Our school completion rates are at they've dropped in the order of 7% over the last 8 to 10 years. So it's very low, and obviously COVID has impacted things, but actually school completion was dropping before COVID. So school completion is really important. We know that a lot of the new jobs in the new economy require tertiary qualifications from TAFE or university, which is why completing school is important to think about those pathways. So much more to do in that work. We're doing a lot of work at the moment in piloting different types of support that we can provide to our young people that we support. That's actually about helping them understand first the new, what TAFE and universities like, and the different things that they can access to ensure that they choose the right course, but also so that they complete their course if they get through school, and thinking about tertiary completion, because the completion rates, particularly in universities, are very low as far as education. So there's much more to do to support a young person through that education experience. And there's data that tells us that 8 to 9 out of 10 jobs of that new economy require tertiary qualifications. So it's really important they complete school and get onto that pathway.